Good morning. It's Monday again. I know that weekend went by so fast this week. What did you get up to? What did we end up doing? Saturday morning was spent working with clients, and then Saturday afternoon was fairly quiet. Yesterday was another quiet day. I had intended on going on a cleanup hike with my partner, and money and the weather just said no, I'm not going to make that 2 hour round trip drive. Just it ended up not working, and which is fine. It was a little disappointing, but we got through a nice peaceful day here. Got some food in me, just basically relaxed. I worked on some business stuff in the morning. But one of the big things that I did this weekend, and one of the big things that I think is important to bring to the table today on this Mentor Monday, is sleep. I have a bunch of clients that I work with, and one of the foundational things that we focus on is, well, it's a few things. We first start with focusing on like nutrition and movement and kind of getting them off and running with regards to that stuff. But the part that I am also getting better at checking in on is the sleep. Now, many of us in the modern world absolutely do not get enough sleep. And that lack of sleep, that lack of deep recovery sleep, is actually hindering a lot of things for most of us. It drives, performance, it drives productivity, it affects your mood, it affects your level of pain, it affects all kinds of things. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about it today. So for me, I've always been a light sleeper, and that's for a variety of reasons. A lot of it has to do with growing up in a household where my parents argue a lot, and I learned at an early age to be vigilant about the sounds in the house, and I use that sound, that vigilance, I should say, to kind of regulate, my own reactivity, my own nervous situation. Anyways, that carried on into being very sensitive to sound at night, and I find that I need silence and very little distraction in order to get myself to deep sleep. A lot of people out there require white noise. A lot of people like either the sound of waves, or they like the sound of rain, or they just need some sort of machine or sound in the background that drowns out other ambient noises that may keep them awake, like neighbors through the wall or traffic outside or whatever it might be. For me, those devices tend not to work because, again, they wake me up. The sound is there. But aside from all of that, sleep for me, when I do get it, I feel great. The last few nights I've been getting some deep sleep due to a change in some of my mental health medications and actively putting myself to bed when I'm tired. It's a thing that I struggle with. I'm an adult in the modern world. And so I, like many people, I find myself either playing video games or watching Netflix or doing whatever it might be happening at the end of the night. And often slip past a bedtime that works. And I'm also catching myself staring at screens too late and all of that. And so I've been actively trying to track, when I do that, how to catch myself, how to prepare myself better for bed and all of that stuff. And you all can look up the tips out there, but it's true. Like decoupling from your screens, whether it's the Netflix video you're watching or the Hulu show you're locked into, or the video games that you play, or even the Kindle that you read, or even the ebooks that exist out there. Yes, the act of reading like that is great. However, there's something to be said about this, and this is just paper. This is just paper and a pen for journaling towards the end of the night, or paper with regards to a book with pages. I know that makes me sound like a boomer, so bear with me. But your eyes and the brain neural activity that happens when you're looking at a screen will keep you awake. It will it will affect the time it takes you to fall asleep, and thereby shortening the length of time that you can be sleeping, because again, we're all pretty much on a schedule. So I've been working on that myself. The last 2 nights I've gotten between 7 and 9 hours of sleep per night, and honestly I feel like $1,000,000 today. Yes, it's 5 a.m. on a Monday. Yes, I've been up since 4, but I went to bed last night at like 9:30, and honestly I don't know why I'm so stubborn about doing this, but it's so good. So yeah, I think this week's Mentorship Monday situation is just basically check your sleep. You know, some of you may have a tracking device for that. Like I know there's a ring that you can, I think it's called the Aura ring. I'm not exactly sure. That'll help track your sleep. I know Fitbit does or can, and Apple Watch has for a while now. And if you don't mind wearing a device at night, it's really informative in terms of like getting an actual picture of how you do sleep. You know, some of you may be using a CPAP machine or have been diagnosed with sleep apnea, and hopefully you're working on increasing both the depth of the sleep that you're getting and the quality of sleep that you're getting, and you're noticing that it improves your health. If you don't, if that's not working for you, please do check with your doctor, because it's really important, especially with sleep apnea, to get that treated and sort of managed, because you are not doing yourself any favors by choking out in the middle of the night. I have been witness to somebody with sleep apnea pretty badly at night, and it was scary. It was actually really scary to see their body, you know, do what it does in the middle of the sleep, just to like force itself back to breathing. It's not good. Yeah. So that's Mentorship Monday today. I mean, it's not a whole lot. It's a little sleepy here. You can hear it in my voice, but I got my cup of strong black. This was given to me, John Steinbeck. I believe this was given to me by a former roommate as a Christmas gift. And he's one of my favorite writers. He wrote The Grapes of Wrath. He's what I named my dog after. But yeah, so today I've got a client at the health club I work at 7. I've got to go check on Steinbeck because my ex-husband is out of town, and I'm tasked with checking on the pup. So we're going to go for a little walk this morning. But then yeah, it's Monday. Are you prepared? Did you do your meal planning? Did you make a plan of attack for the week? Did you spend some time yesterday just kind of pulling yourself together? I hope you did. And if you didn't, you know, that's okay. Just go easy on yourself. Make it another week of observing, like, you know, where your time is going, you know, what you're doing towards the end of the night to really wind down and get yourself some solid nights of sleep, because that'll always help the morning after. And yeah, that's pretty much it today. Let me know if you have any questions, or if there's anything specific you would like some guidance on. You can reach me at Coach Tom at SparkNandF. And yeah, I look forward to hearing from you soon, and I hope you have a great day and a great week. I'll talk to you soon.